guys, welcome to the Saucy Chef's channel today. So today I'm going to show you how to make cauliflower rice. This is a great alternative to using standard rice. If you're on a keto diet, it's just absolutely perfect. It goes with virtually anything. You can serve it with curries, with chilies, chicken, fish, absolutely anything. And it's actually delicious in its own right. I could actually just eat a plateful of this on its own. So very, very easy to do. Okay, so what you're going to need is, I've got a couple of tablespoons of olive oil that I'm going to put into a pan I've already started heating. You will need a cover for this. It's quite a deep frying pan, but you will need a cover for it. And then we've got some salt here. I've got about 2 teaspoons. I'm not going to add it all straight away. We'll just add that to taste. Teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of cumin. Okay, so to get the cauliflower rice, I've already started doing some in a bowl here. And there's various different ways of doing it. You can use a standard grater. I've got this sort of grater shaver thing, and I quite like the consistency this brings. But you can also use a food processor, and that will do exactly the same job. You just got to keep opening the lid and making sure everything's getting ground up evenly. But if you look how easy this is now, and if you notice in the bottom of the bowl here, I've got some kitchen paper. Because there's quite a lot of moisture in cauliflower, and what you need to do is try and get as much of that out before we start to saute it. So I'm going to carry on grating it like this, and I'll see you in a couple of moments. Okay guys, so I've grated all this up now, about half a head of cauliflower. It wasn't a particularly big cauliflower, but it does go down to nothing quite a bit, so you need to do plenty, and this is going to be enough for 2 people. And then I'm just going to try and squeeze as much of the moisture out of the cauliflower before I put it into the hot oil. Okay, like so. Get rid of the kitchen paper. And then we add the cauliflower rice to the oil. You need to have the oil hot before you put the cauliflower in. And just give it a good mix. You don't need any water at all with this recipe. Okay, and then we're going to add the cumin, teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of black pepper, and then I'm going to just add 1 teaspoon of salt, and then we'll see whether we need any more afterwards, just to taste. Because once you put it in, you can't take it out. So we mix all this up really well. It's got that lovely cauliflower smell already. Make sure all the bits are coated in the oil. You can add actually other flavourings to this. You can put garlic in, you can add mushrooms to it, but this is just pure cauliflower rice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, that's all sizzling away nicely. So what we need to do is spread it evenly into the pan, and we're going to turn the heat down to very low and cover it and cook it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll see you in a few moments. Okay guys, so this has been simmering away now for a good 5-7 minutes. And what I've been doing is constantly stirring it to make sure it doesn't burn on the bottom, and then making sure it went back even in the pan again and covering it. So I've tested it for seasoning. It's absolutely delicious. So I'm just going to turn it out now and show you what it looks like. You see, it's so easy to do, isn't it? You can actually make an egg fried cauliflower rice, and the way to do that is cook the cauliflower, as I've done now, and then if you beat an egg, put it back in the pan with some oil on its own, and then as it starts to cook, if you chop it up, and then just add the cauliflower rice back to it, and there you have egg fried cauliflower rice. Okay, so here we have, guys, a little bit of garnish on top, didn't need any more salt, cauliflower rice. So if you enjoyed watching the video today, guys, please like and share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.